Ain't no more sunshine, just rain and cold suffering. Generation born to die with their eyes wide open. The clock strikes, the wrong rights, the mob rules. The second Armageddon igniting the lit fuse. No turning back, every soldier is on point, ready to die. The confrontation coming, ready or not, it's on again. It's time to say your prayers again. It's not the end, just the beginning of the end. What is it?
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Brian Dukes.
And I'm Brendan Flynn. These are your morning announcements for Tuesday, September 6, 2005. Menu for today: spaghetti with sauce, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due in the office September 16th. Did you forget to order a yearbook from last year? If so, you are in luck. The yearbook just found out that they could get extra copies. If you want to reserve one, get an order form from the office or Mr. Schmidlap. Return the form to Mr. Schmidlap or the office by September 9th to guarantee that you will receive a 2004-2005 yearbook. Remember, this is last year's book. If you want one from this year, orders will be taken after Christmas break. Books will arrive in October.
Preconditioning for girls basketball will begin on today at 3:45 school time at the intermediate school gym. Please pick up a basketball schedule in the front office. Any boy interested in playing baseball this spring and is not involved in a fall sport needs to attend a meeting after school tomorrow in room 22, Coach Reynolds' room. The first Spanish club meeting will be tomorrow from 3 to 3:30 in room 179. We will elect officers. If you would like to run for an office, please see Mrs. Martin in room 179 today.
If you are a senior athlete interested in signing up for the NCAA Clearinghouse, sign up in the guidance office to see Mr. Linville. There will be a soils CDE practice Wednesday at 7:15 in room A109 at the middle school. There will be an FCCLA meeting today from 3 to 4 in room 75A. All students are welcome. See Mrs. Osmond if you need further information. The FFA/FCCLA hayride will be Thursday from 5:30 to 9. See an FFA office, Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson for details.
Boys and girls soccer teams need to turn in cookie dough, shirt orders, and clothing sale information into the athletic office. Anyone who wants to be part of the fall musical, there will be a meeting Thursday in the chorus room from 3 to 3:30. Congratulations to the Excel dancers for their performance Saturday, and thanks for all the staff and students that participated in the Dunkin' booth at the Sunman Wine Festival. A special thanks to Mr. Reynolds and Mrs. Pettit. The dancers will perform tonight at the JV football game.
The registration deadline for the October 8th SAT is tomorrow. You can register by mail or online. Stop by guidance for registration information. Attention to all FFA members. The District 12 kickoff meeting will be held on Monday, September 12th at Batesville High School. All members are welcome to attend. See Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson for a permission slip. A big thanks goes to those FFA members who sold Chevy truck tickets at the football game and Sunman Wine Festival. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet at 7 a.m. Wednesday in room 20.
There will be a homeroom tomorrow the first 10 minutes of period 1, in which EC students and staff will have a chance to donate to the Hurricane Katrina Relief Fund. Please plan ahead and bring any money that you can. All proceeds will be passed on immediately to help those in need. Congratulations to Coach Stonefield and the team on Friday night's win, and to the student body for dressing up. In national news, Associated Press writer Pete Yost reports, in Washington, 2 days of ceremony honoring the nation's 16th Chief Justice bearing William H. Rehnquist's body will lie in repose at the Supreme Court, where more than 3 decades of his life were. Rehnquist's pallbearers were to include some of his former law clerks, highlighting a career as a Supreme Court justice that began in 1972. It wasn't publicly disclosed whether Rehnquist's designated successor, John Roberts, would be one of them. Rehnquist became Chief Justice in 1986. On Monday morning, Roberts paid tribute to Rehnquist while standing by the president's side, calling the late Chief Justice a man I deeply respect and admire, a man who was very kind to me for 25 years. Roberts' comments came during the president's surprise announcement that he was nominating the former Rehnquist law clerk to be Chief Justice. After the casket's arrival at the court, scheduled for 10 a.m., the remaining justices, followed by the court staff, were to pay their respects. Public viewing was to take place from 10:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. on Tuesday, and from 10 a.m. until noon Wednesday. On Wednesday, funeral services will be at 2 p.m. at the St. Matthew's Cathedral in Washington, with funeral services open to family and friends. Burial at Arlington National Cemetery will be private. The bodies of Rehnquist's two intermediate procedures, Warren E. Berger and Earl Warren, also to be buried at Arlington. Berger and Warren lay in response in the Supreme Court before their services. As Chief Justice, Rehnquist is entitled to a state-sponsored official funeral, a ceremony that includes a 19-gun salute, 4 rifles and flourishes from drums and bugles, and last 32 bars of John Philip Salsa March, Stars and Stripes Forever, among the military honors. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with Head PE.
Nobody's waiting for you.
Hey baby, is that you? Wow, your hair got so long. Yeah, yeah, I love it, I really do. Norma Jean, ain't that the song we'd sing in the car?
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Brian Dukes.
And I'm Amanda Morris. These are your morning announcements for Monday, September 12, 2005. Menu for today, fish sandwich, fries, choice of vegetable, or fruit and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due into the office by Friday. Attention all FFA members. The District 12 kickoff meeting will be today at Baseball High School. All members are welcome to attend. See Mr. Conrady or Mr. Johnson for a permission slip. Any junior or senior that did not receive an ISEP activity information sheet may pick one up in the office.
The newspaper is starting an advice column, so if you ever feel like you don't know what to do next, email for advice at ectadvice@hotmail.com. The first French Club meeting will be today from 3 to 3:30 in room 11. Please join us for the election of officers. If you are a Century 21 scholar and are interested in Purdue University, you will have an opportunity to visit Purdue on Saturday, September 24th. Stop by guidance to pick up a permission slip today.
Listen up, everybody. SAD is having a personal hygiene drive for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Here's how it works. The first period class that brings in more than 50 items and the most items gets breakfast on SAD. Now this is what they're collecting. Today will be shampoo and conditioner. Tuesday will be toothpaste. Wednesday will be hand and body soap. Thursday will be toothbrushes, and Friday will be baby day. Formula, diapers, baby food, etc. This is for a good cause, so please remember to bring your items in every day and have breakfast on SAD. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Reinshagen or any SAD member.
Tonight's activities: golf 3-way here at 4:30, volleyball here with Batesville at 5 p.m., and JV football here with Franklin County 5:30. Students, remind your parents that open house is Wednesday from 5:30 to 7 p.m. There will be a teachers meeting tomorrow in the library at 7:35. There will be a prom committee meeting on Wednesday after school in room 176.
From Associated Press writer Brett Merrill, though 50% of New Orleans remains flooded and teams are still working to recover the dead, there are signs that hopelessness is beginning to lift 2 weeks after the hurricane plowed ashore. Burnt orange rubble from terracotta tiles, wrenched from rooftops and scattered about the French Quarter, wait in neat piles for collection along the curb. Bourbon Street is cleaner than it has ever been, even during Mardi Gras. President Bush will get his first up-close look at the destruction of New Orleans today. He spent the night aboard the USS Iwo Jima, amphibious assault ship anchored in the Mississippi River in front of the convention center, where thousands of people waited in squalor for days before even being rescued. Bush also plans to tour the devastated town of Gulfport, Mississippi. The waters in New Orleans, which once covered 80% of the city, have pulled back far enough to allow this scenic drive down Esplanade Avenue, past the handsome column, two-story home where French painter Edgar Degas once lived to the New Orleans Museum of Art in the city park. The same can be said for St. Charles Avenue. While many homes are still deserted and the old green streetcars are gone, the beauty of the Greek Revival Victorian homes, fronted by a canopy of live oaks, overwhelms the sight of the debris piled along the roadway. Starting today, business owners in the Central Commercial District will be able to get temporary passes into the city so that they can retrieve vital records or equipment needed to pay employees or otherwise run their companies. While there were clear signs of progress, floodwaters do remain in the large areas of the cities, and even those areas that finally dried out over the weekend were still covered in brown film, emitting nauseating fumes, while little left to salvage. Authorities raised Louisiana's death toll to 197 on Sunday. The recovery of corpses continues. Teams pulled an unspecified number of bodies from the Memorial Medical Center, a 317-bed hospital in uptown New Orleans that closed more than a week ago after being surrounded by floodwaters. Elsewhere, there were nuggets of encouraged news. Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport reopened for cargo traffic Sunday and plan to open to limited passenger services starting tomorrow. The city's main wastewater treatment facility will be running today.
Thank you, Amanda. That was quite interesting. In weather news, it's going to be hot today and tomorrow with highs around 90, with showers and storms moving back into the picture Wednesday into Thursday. Friday and Saturday should be nights with highs in the upper 70s. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with this.
Baby, is this love for real? Let me in your arms to feel the beating of your heart, baby. The beating of your heart, baby. You want nothing to do with me. You want nothing to do with me. I don't know what to do with you, 'cause you don't know what you do to me. Baby, is this love for real? Let me in your arms to feel the beating of your heart, baby. The beating of your heart, baby. Baby, is this love for real? Let me in your arms to feel your beating heart, baby. The beating of your heart, baby. You really got your hold on me. You really got your hold on me. You gotta get away from me. 'Cause you want nothing to do with me. Baby, is this love for real? Let me in your arms.
For all my players out there riding, spinners. I don't care where you at, the club parking lot, the expressway, whatever. What I want you to do right now is just stop and let them keep spinning, baby. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, they rolling. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, I roll the pedal to the metal, then stop. Take another sip from the serve, then stop.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Brian.
And I'm Derek Robinson. These are your morning announcements for Tuesday, September 13th, 2005. Menu for today: Coney's, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due into the office Friday. Any junior or senior that did not receive an I-STEP activity information sheet may pick one up in the front office. The newspaper is starting an advice column, so if you're ever feeling like you don't know what to do next, email for advice at ECTadvice@hotmail.com.
If you are a Century 21 scholar and are interested in Purdue University, you will have an opportunity to visit Purdue on Saturday, September 24th. Stop by guidance to pick up a permission slip today. Listen up, everybody. SAD is having a personal hygiene drive for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Here's how it works. The first period class that brings in more than 50 items, and the most items, gets breakfast on SAD. Now this is what they are collecting. Today it's toothpaste, tomorrow it's hand or body soap, Thursday toothbrushes, and Friday baby day. This is for a good cause, so please remember to bring your items in every day and have breakfast on SAD. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Reinshagen or any SAD member.
Tonight's activities: tennis at Lawrenceburg at 4 p.m., girls soccer at Greensburg at 4:30, cross country at Jennings County at 5:15. Students, remind your parents that open house is tomorrow from 5:30 to 7 p.m. There will be a prom committee meeting on Wednesday after school in room 176. Attention academic team leaders, the bus for tomorrow's meet will leave at 4:45. Be in room 11 before that time. Also, the shirts have arrived and can be picked up in room 11. Remember to bring your $5 if you haven't already paid.
Sign-ups for the upcoming wrestling season will be on Thursday at 7:55 in the wrestling room. This is for all people, including those involved in a fall sport, who are interested in wrestling or managing the season. This meeting will only last about 10 minutes, so please be prompt. If you are unable to make the meeting, please contact Coach Schwartz prior to the meeting. Tickets for Friday's football game at Batesville will be on sale Thursday and Friday for $5. The following need to report to the office: Dylan Brazier, Kevin Creech, Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Ashley Franklin, Adam Gray, Robert Hammersmith, and Andrew Howard. EC Volleyball beat Batesville last night in 3 matches, 25-16, 25-13, and 25-19.
Sign-ups will be in the cafeteria today through Thursday for activities during I-STEP testing for juniors and seniors only. If you are a junior or senior and not testing next week or are only testing part of the time, be sure to sign up for an activity at lunch. Your activity sheets will be collected Friday morning during homeroom. Be sure to get your parents' signatures on those sheets before Friday. Preseason starts tomorrow for all swimmers interested. Information can be picked up from Mr. House. A big thank you goes out to the FFA members who attended the District 12 kickoff meeting last night. Your participation was appreciated. There will be a soils practice on Wednesday morning at 7:15 in room A109 in the middle school.
In weather news, it's going to be hot again today with highs around 90, with showers and storms moving in tomorrow, but cooling off for the weekend with highs in the upper 70s. Now Derek.
Atlanta, Michael Vick ran for 1 touchdown and set up another long pass, enough to give the Atlanta Falcons a 14-10 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles last night. The Falcons and Eagles couldn't wait to get started on the rematch in the NFC's championship game. 2 players got kicked out before the game kicked off. Jeremiah Trotter of the Eagles and Kevin Mathis of the Falcons were ejected after a scuffle broke out in pregame warm-ups, setting an intense tone for the rest of the night. After about a half hour before the opening kickoff, with thousands of fans still making their way into the Georgia Dome and the players going through routine warm-ups, the team began jawing at each other near midfield. Trotter, the Eagles, 3-time Pro Bowl linebacker, apparently shoved Mathis and backup cornerback. Mathis responded with a punch. Then everyone got into it. The officials, after consulting the replay monitor, decided to eject both Trotter and Mathis, a ruling that definitely favored the Falcons. Mathis is a bit player and used mainly in passing situations, while Trotter anchors the middle of the Philadelphia defense. The Eagles have been team turmoil since losing to New England in the Super Bowl. Terrell Owens demanded a new contract, sulked when he didn't get it, and began taking shots at his teammates and coaches. Most notably, he feuded with Donovan McNabb, the two refusing to even talk with each other during the preseason, though it didn't seem to affect their chemistry on the field. Through it all, the Eagles showed the heart of the team that has played for the MFC Championship for the last 4 years. That's it.
Thank you. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with this.
Cold seems crippling, lay me under through corridors. Aromas thick with age, mark off the day. Reflections of my life are fading, pull me out the body. Don't want it, people frail and rotting. Descending, I'm lost in structure that's collapsing. Don't want it, casting to make I take the body. Don't want it wants me. Dust has found its place, salvation is no more. Will God accept my peace? Reach to a part of me. Reflections of my life are fading, pull me out the body. Don't want it, people frail and rotting. Descending, I'm lost in structure that's collapsing. Don't want it, casting to make God take the body. Don't want it wants me. Throw up your rock fist if you're feeling it when I drop this. Show 'em how we blow the spot. Let's make it hot. The shotgun with the body rock till the party stops. It's time to take it up a notch and keep it locked for the headbangers in the parking lot. Here we come if you're ready or not. No time to talk 'cause we on the clock. Bringing that to your block. Let me show you where we coming from. It don't stop from LA to New York. Show me what you got now. All I know is what it did.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, EC. I'm Brian Diggs.
And I'm Tony Palello. These are your morning announcements for Wednesday, September 14th, 2005. Menu for today is cheeseburger, fries, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due today or by Friday into the office. Any junior or senior that did not receive an ISTEP activity information sheet may pick one up in the office. The newspaper is starting an advice column, so if you ever feel like you don't know what to do next, email for advice at ecadvice@hotmail.com.
If you are a 21st century scholar and are interested in Purdue University, you will have an opportunity to visit Purdue on Saturday, September 24th. Stop by guidance to pick up a permission slip today. Listen up, everybody. SAD is having a personal hygiene drive for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Here's how it works. The first period class that brings in more than 50 items and the most items gets breakfast on SAD. Now this is what they are collecting. Today, hand or body soap. Tomorrow, toothbrushes. Friday, baby day. Formula, diapers, baby food, etc. This is for a good cause, so please remember to bring your items in every day and have breakfast on SAD. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Reinshagen or any SAD member.
Tonight's activities: JV boys soccer at Rushville, 5 p.m. Open house 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Academic team meet at South Dearborn. Students, remind your parents that open house is tonight from 5:30 to 7, slow time. There will be a prom committee meeting on today after school in room 176. Attention academic team members. The bus for tonight's meet will leave at 4:45. Be in room 11 before that time. Also, the shirts have arrived and can be picked up in room 11. Remember to bring your $5 if you have not already paid.
Sign-ups for the upcoming wrestling season will be tomorrow at 7:55 in the wrestling room. This is for all people, including those involved in a fall sport, who are interested in wrestling or managing this season. This meeting will only last about 10 minutes, so please be prompt. If you are unable to make the meeting, please contact Coach Schwartz prior to the meeting. Tickets for Friday's football game in Batesville will be on sale tomorrow and Friday for $5. Sign-ups will be in the cafeteria today and tomorrow for activities during ISEP testing for juniors and seniors only. If you are a junior or senior and not testing next week, or are only testing part of the time, be sure to sign up for an activity at lunch. Your activity sheets will be collected Friday during homeroom. Be sure to get your parents' signatures on those sheets before Friday. Preseason starts today for all swimmers interested. Information can be picked up from Mr. House.
The following need to report to the office: Kevin Creech, Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Kyle Johnson, Adam Little, and Craig Little. Herf Jones will be here today at lunch and tonight during open house to take ring orders and senior orders. There will be a homeroom this Friday. We will call you out at 8:50. Students going to Batesville football game Friday night can sign up in the office to ride the fan bus. Students must be signed up by 9 a.m. Friday. A $2 deposit is needed and it will be refunded when you get on the bus. You must ride the bus back to EC after the game. We need at least 25 students for the fan bus.
There will be a math club meeting tomorrow at 7:45 in room 19. Jenny Williams from Modern Woodman will be in the lounge tomorrow. Attention academic team, this is a reminder to wear your academic shirts tomorrow night and to bring an extra lunch tomorrow if you are staying after the meet. Dinner will not be provided. The girls cross country team placed third in the Jennings County Invitational last night. The boys finished second. Students, please remember to turn in your emergency health forms to the nurse immediately.
Cookie dough for the boys and girls soccer teams will be delivered on Thursday. Players need to plan on picking it up. A reminder to travel and adventure club members: money and peelers must be turned in by this Friday. Free Speak will meet Friday from 3 to 4 in room 170. Pizza will be provided. The boys tennis team defeated Lawrenceburg last night. Winners included Oliver Helfrich, Jeff Graff, Lee Gall, Nate Giska, Justin Hartman, Joey Topher, and Chris Foakey.
Ophelia edged towards North Carolina early today, but many in the storm's path shrugged at the threat of flooding rain and wind, even as officials urged them to evacuate. The National Hurricane Center upgraded the storm's status from a tropical storm to a Category 1 hurricane Tuesday, saying maximum sustained winds had reached 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. Further strengthening is still possible. Unlike Hurricane Katrina, which made a head-on charge at the Gulf Coast 2 weeks ago, Ophelia has meandered since forming off the Florida coast last week. That makes landfall predictions difficult and makes it harder for some to take the storm serious. Ophelia is the 15th named storm and the 7th hurricane in this year's busy Atlantic hurricane season, which began June 1st and ends November 30th.
In national news, Yahoo Incorporated today will begin testing on a sleeker version of its free email service, shifting to a more dynamic design that mimics the look and feel of a computer desktop application like Microsoft Corp's Outlook. The company's plan to invite a sizable portion of its current email account holders to experiment with the retooled service. If the test goes well, all of the Yahoo email users, an audience that spans tens of millions, eventually will be converted to the new system. Yahoo imported most of the changes from Oddpost, an email startup the company bought for an undisclosed amount last year. The overhaul, described as the most extensive since Yahoo began offering free email accounts 8 years ago, represents the latest salvo in a technological tug of war for online traffic.
Thanks, Tony. In weather news, there will be showers and storms today with highs in the mid-80s. Thursday and Friday will be mostly partly cloudy with a chance of showers, but clearing up for the weekend with highs in the 80s. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. Have a good day.
Rushing through your stereo system into your ear canal like the alignment of the solar system. Have you forgotten about the days when we just wanted to rock cause we like it that way? And no more hate, no more lies, no more politics. So sick of fakes who cry over copied riffs. This is the day that we rise and we conquer it. Raise your mics to the sky like apocalypse. Everyone else, show me what it's all about. Stand just bounce, cause we're taking over now. It's DFK, we rock the party and keep the party jumping in an old school way. Situation restless like someone trying to sneak up on the guest list. Play for a team that's called not to mess with. And check out the scenario. Let the sound you hear control your stereo. Turn it up and let the people know I'm never letting go. I'm never letting go. This is the day.
Isn't it strange that a gift could be an enemy? Isn't it weird?
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Brian.
And I'm on Adore. These are your morning announcements for Thursday, September 15th, 2005. Menu for today: chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes with gravy, roll, chicken, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due in the office tomorrow. The newspaper is starting an advice column, so if you are ever feeling like you do not know what to do next, email for advice at ectadvice@hotmail.com. Listen up, everybody. SAD is having a personal hygiene drive for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Here's how it works. The first period class that brings in more than 50 items and the most items gets breakfast on SAD. Now this is what they are collecting. Today, toothbrushes. Tomorrow, baby day, formula, diapers, baby food, etc.
This is for a good cause, so please remember to bring your items in and have breakfast on SAD. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Reinshagen or any SAD member. Tonight's activities: golf at Batesville 4 p.m., tennis at South Dearborn 4:30, girls soccer here with Batesville at 5, volleyball at Harrison at 5, and freshman football at Franklin County 5:30. Tickets for tomorrow's football game at Batesville will be on sale today and tomorrow for $5. Sign-ups will be in the cafeteria today for activities during ISTEP testing for juniors and seniors only. If you are a junior or senior and are not testing next week or are only testing part of the time, be sure to sign up for an activity at lunch. Your activity sheets will be collected tomorrow during homeroom.
Students going to the Batesville football game tomorrow night can sign up in the office to ride the fan bus. Students must be signed up by 9 a.m. tomorrow. A $2 deposit is needed and it will be refunded when you get on the bus. You must ride the bus back to EC after the game. We need at least 25 students for the fan bus. Jenny Williams from Modern Woodman will be in the lounge today. Students, please remember to turn in your emergency health forms to the nurse immediately.
Free Speak will meet tomorrow from 3 to 4 in room 170. Pizza will be provided. The following students need to report to the office: Kevin Creech, Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Kyle Johnson, Adam Lemmel, and Amber Lommel. Attention wrestlers and wrestling managers. If you were unable to make the meeting this morning, stop by room 1, Mr. Schwartz's room, to pick up an information packet and sign up.
The academic team began the season by bringing home the banner. The team won the South Dearborn meet by 6.5 points over Batesville. Individual placements were math, fine arts, and interdisciplinary first, English and science second, and social studies a respectable fourth. Great job, team. The next academic contest will be on October 3rd at Lawrenceburg, starting at 6 p.m. Attention FFA officers. There will be an officer meeting Monday at 7:30 in room A113 of the middle school. Attention FFA members. There will be a chapter meeting on Wednesday at 7:30 in room A113 of the middle school. A big thanks goes out to Kristen McCarty, Jacob Luring, and Justin Bischoff for their help at the junior high FFA meeting yesterday.
News from Gene Cherry. In Raleigh, North Carolina, Ophelia became the first hurricane to strike the United States since Katrina 2 weeks ago, pounding the North Carolina coast with winds and rain and the threat of dangerous flooding today. It was the first since the much more powerful Hurricane Katrina hit the U.S. Gulf Coast, killing more than 700 and displacing 1 million people. Ophelia's center was 30 miles east-northeast of Cape Lookout, North Carolina at 5 a.m. It was expected to pass close to the Outer Banks, a chain of islands along the state's northern coast, within 12 hours and to last 2 days. The storm ripped off roofs near Morehead City on the central coast and washed away parts of a fishing pier on Atlantic Beach. Mandatory evacuation were ordered for islands, beach towns, and flood-prone areas in 6 coastal North Carolina counties, and voluntary evacuation was urged for parts of the 9 others. Storm of Ophelia's magnitude can cause coastal flooding and power lines to fall down. They rarely cause structural damage, but Ophelia's slow pace meant coastal buildings would have to endure winds for a day or more.
From Joel Ryan, Britney Spears, the Baby One More Time singer, gave birth to a baby boy yesterday afternoon in Los Angeles. The child is Spears' first, Federland's third. He has 2 young children from his previous relationship with actress Shar Jackson. That's all I have. Back to you.
In weather news, it's going to be partly cloudy today with a chance of showers, more numerous tonight, and a chance tomorrow morning, but clearing up for the weekend with sunny skies with highs around 80. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with this.
Till the day I die, I spill my heart for you, for you. Till the day I die, I'll spill my heart for you. As years go by, I race the clock with you. But if you die right now, you know that I die too. I die too. You remind me of the times when I knew who I was. But still, the second hand will catch us like it always does. We'll make the same mistakes. I'll take the fall for you. I hope you need this now, 'cause I know I still do. Until the day I die, I'll spill my heart for you. Until the day I die, I'll spill my heart for you. Should I bite my tongue?
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Sam Schwer.
And I'm Anna Mormon. These are your morning announcements for Friday, September 16, 2005. Menu for today, pizza, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Items for the Trojan Tribune are due into the office today. The newspaper is starting an advice column, so if you you're ever feeling like you don't know what to do next, email for advice at ectadvice@hotmail.com. Listen up, everybody. SAD is having a personal hygiene drive for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Here's how it works. The first period class that brings in more than 50 items and the most items gets breakfast on SAD. Now this is what they are collecting. Today it's baby day. Formula, diapers, baby food, etc.
Tonight's activities will be football at Batesville, 7 p.m. Weekend activities are the golf sectionals, varsity volleyball tournament at Ben Davis at 9 a.m., cross-country Golden Spike Invitational at Decatur Central, soccer here with Columbus North at 11 a.m. Tickets for tonight's football game at Batesville will be on sale today and tomorrow for $5. The following students need to report to the office: Kevin Creech, Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Kyle Johnson, Krista Mullins, Anthony Palello, and Amber Lommel. Students, please remember to turn in your emergency health forms to the nurse immediately. Students that are wishing to take the October 22nd ACT are reminded that today is the deadline for registration. A reminder that to the Travel and Adventure Club members, money and peelers must be turned in today. Congratulations to the following chefs of the week in Foods 1 classes: Colin Osterkamp, Elizabeth Shepard, Todd McAllister, Curtis Berkemeyer, and Lakeisha Kidd.
Free Speak will meet today from 3 till 4 in room 170. Pizza will be provided. Just a reminder, the water will be shut off tomorrow. Attention FFA officers. There will be an officer meeting Monday at 7:30 in room A113 of the middle school. There will be an FCCLA meeting Thursday from 3 to 4 in room 75A. New members are welcome. Attention FFA members. There will be a chapter meeting on Wednesday at 7:30 in room A113 of the middle school.
Okay, East Central defeated Harrison last night in volleyball. This was the first time in over 10 years. The Lady Trojans fought 4 out of 5 games from behind to defeat the Wildcats of Harrison. East Central is now 10-5 on the season. Anyone that's interested in being on a Destination Imagination problem-solving team for 2005-2006, please pick up a form in the office. Return them by Wednesday. Mrs. Schmelzer will pick them up in the office.
In national news, from Associated Press sports writer Jim Litke, Lance Armstrong won't be getting back on his bike after all. After recent hits, he might return to the Tour de France next summer to yank the chains of the French. The 7-time champion said yesterday that defending his reputation against allegations of doping during his 1999 win had soured any thoughts of returning to the event he dominated. Armstrong spoke with reporters hours after a nasty tug-of-war broke out between the bosses of the International Cycling Union and the World Anti-Doping Agency over who leaked documents used by a French newspaper to accuse him of using performance-enhancing drugs. Armstrong, who was repeatedly denied ever using banned drugs, said he was the victim of a witch hunt after the report came out last month in France's leading sports daily.
Okay, in your weather for today, there's a chance of morning showers or thunderstorms, mostly cloudy and a high of 76 degrees. We will have northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight's mostly cloudy skies with a low of 53 and winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow's mostly cloudy, and it will become partly cloudy later in the day with a high of 76 with winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. From Associated Press writer Margaret Lillard, Hurricane Ophelia, North Carolina's least welcome guest, refused to leave again yesterday, lashing the Outer Banks with rain and wind as coastal residents elsewhere return home to damage homes and businesses. The system was downgraded to a tropical storm last night when its sustained winds dropped to 70 miles per hour. While the weakening storm center was expected to stay just offshore, the northern side of Ophelia's eye wall, the ring of high winds surrounding the eye, could remain over the Outer Banks until midday today, the National Hurricane Center said. It appears the mainland had dodged the severe flooding many had feared, but the wind and waves had taken a toll. Ophelia, an erratic storm that has looped and meandered north since forming off the Florida coast last week, stalled early yesterday afternoon, then resumed a slow eastward drift toward the open ocean, the Hurricane Center told us again. A hurricane warning for the North Carolina coast was reduced to a tropical storm warning, extending from Cape Lookout northward to Cape Charles Light, Virginia, including a mouth of Chesapeake Bay. If you got questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. That's all we have for today.
Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves.
Wait, am I going the right way?
Love is a burning thing. It makes for a fiery ring. Round the wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went high. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Sam Schwer.
And I'm Monica Nixon. These are your morning announcements for Monday, September 19, 2005. Menu for today, cheeseburger, fries, choice of fruit, vegetable, and milk. Students, please remember to turn in your emergency health forms to the nurse immediately. Tonight's activities, tennis at Rushville, 5 p.m., volleyball with Lawrenceburg, 5 p.m., JV football here with Batesville, 5:30. There will be an FCCLA meeting Thursday, 3 to 4 in room 75A. New members are welcome. Attention FFA members, there will be a chapter meeting on Wednesday at 7:30 in room A113 at the middle school.
Anyone interested in being on Destination Imagination problem solving for 2005-2006, please pick up a form in the office. Return them by Wednesday. Mrs. Schmelter will be here to pick them up in the office. Hillenbrand Industries would like to congratulate the students and staff of East Central High School for raising a total of $3,222.60 for the Hurricane Katrina relief. Hillenbrand Industries is matching this amount for a total contribution of $6,445.20. The following students need to report to the office: Kevin Creech, Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Christina Mullins, Tim Rosenzweig, Brandon Roulette, Kyle Shermer, and Ola Seamer.
The volleyball team won 2 games this weekend, beating Lawrenceburg Central and McCutcheon High School. The girls' cross-country team won the Decatur Central Golden Spike Invitational Saturday for the first time ever. Brianne Valle was the individual champion, and Megan Braun came in second. The boys were also victorious for the first time. See You at the Pole is a time when students around the country gather around their school's flagpole for prayer. We will meet at 7 a.m. Wednesday morning around the middle school flagpole. All are welcome.
Okay, for news for today, congratulations to Sam Hovland, who has been named a semifinalist in the 2006 National Merit Scholarship Program. Sam will now compete with some 16,000 academically talented seniors for merit scholarships with over $33 million.
Attention wrestlers and wrestling managers, please turn in your progress reports and all wrestling information by the end of school today. Anyone who is interested in wrestling or being a wrestling manager this year who has not had a chance to sign up, stop by Coach Schwartz's room, room 1, sometime today.
From APTV writer Lynn Elber, Los Angeles, Everybody Loved Raymond won more times at the Emmys, honoring the show as Best Comedy Series for its final and denying newcomer Desperate Housewives. Another first-year hit, Lost won Best Drama honors. Felicity Huffman and Patricia Arquette became first-time Emmy winners as they received lead actress honors, while Tony Shalhoub and James Spader once again proved favorites in Best Actor categories. Arquette, who plays a crime-solving psychic in NBC's Medium, won the Best Drama Series Actress Award. Shalhoub was named Best Actor in Comedy Series for Monk. Spader was named Best Dramatic Actor for Boston Legal for his portrayal of a lawyer with an ethics problem, his second consecutive win.
From Associated Press writer, aerospace writer Marcia Dunn, Cape Canaveral, Florida, NASA hopes to return astronauts to the moon by 2018, nearly a half century after men last walked the lunar surface, by using a distinctly retro combination of space shuttle and Apollo rocket parts. The space agency presented its lunar exploration plan to the White House on Wednesday and on Capitol Hill on Friday. An announcement is set for today at NASA headquarters in Washington. The fact that the successor to the soon-to-be retired shuttle relies so heavily on old-time equipment rather than sporting fancy futuristic designs makes good technological and management sense, says John Logsdon, director of George Washington University Space Policy Institute. The Crew Exploration Vehicle's first manned trip will be to low Earth orbit probably no earlier than 2012, leaving up to a 2-year gap between the last shuttle flight and the debut of its successor. In January of 2004, just 5 months after the Columbia Accident Board's report, President Bush called for the retirement of the space shuttles by 2010 and the creation of the new Crew Exploration Vehicle for ferrying astronauts to the International Space Station and ultimately to the Moon and Mars. His main overriding goal to land astronauts on the Moon by 2020.
If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We are going to leave you with Hurt by Johnny Cash.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
Send away for a priceless gift. One not subtle, one not on the list. Send away for a perfect world.
one not simply so absurd. In these times of doing what you're told, keep these feelings no one knows.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Derek Robinson.
And I'm David Jones. These are our morning announcements for Friday, September 23rd, 2005. Menu for today: nuggets, fries, choice of fruit or vegetable and milk. Tickets for tonight's football game with South Dearborn will be on sale at lunch today for $5. Tonight's activities: football here with South Dearborn, 7 p.m. Weekend activities: cross country at Harrison, tennis at EIAC at Greensburg, freshman volleyball 4-way at Franklin County, varsity and JV volleyball at Jennings County, round robin 9 a.m. Listen up, everybody. Next week is homecoming week. Here are the days: Marine Underwater Monday, Tinsel Town Tuesday, Western Wednesday, Thursday Hatton College Shirt Day, Friday Spirit Day.
Class competitions will be held every day during lunch. Penny Wars, Pop Tabs, and Spirit Chains. On Friday, there will be a car decorating contest and a pep session at the end of the day. Attention FFA members, there will be a soils practice Wednesday at 7:15 a.m. Attention Keith Shebler, Ricky Klump, Ashley Hounds, Kristen McCarty. There will be a wildlife habitat meeting Thursday at 7:15 a.m. Mr. Johnson would like to thank those students who worked on the landscape renovations at SDIS during the I-STEP testing. Attention current and future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson by next Friday.
The following students need to report to the office: Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Kyle Schirmer, Olis Seymour, Robert Steinbecker, Matt Stewart, and Derek Surgeon. Beginning Monday, the library will charge 50 cents per password. Drama practice for Wizard of Oz, originally scheduled for Monday, will be changed to after school Wednesday. Mrs. Osmond would like to thank all FCCLA members who went to the Light of the Night walk last night. A special thanks to you, Lisa Fox, for raising over $110 for the cause. Thank you to Andy Souders for arranging the project.
The boys tennis team smashed Milan last night, bringing their overall regular season record to 12-3. A reminder to FFA Soils judging participants, the county invitational contest is Tuesday. See Mr. Johnson for a permission slip. Congratulations to the EC freshman football team who defeated Batesville 40-0 to remain undefeated in the EIAC. Jake Miners threw two 40-yard touchdown passes to Zach Blay. Greg Sykes had two 30-yard touchdown runs. Cody Meyer had a 20-yard touchdown run, and Jake Miners had a 2-yard touchdown run.
In national news, the Associated Press writer Michael Hill: Troy, New York, more and more video game-related courses are being offered in colleges around the country in response to the digital media industry's appetite for skilled workers and the taste of a new generation of students raised on Game Boy and Xbox. Animation 1, cognition and gaming and computer music are being offered as part of the year-old minor in game studies at RPI, one of dozens of schools that have added courses or degrees programs related to video gaming in recent years. RPI, which plans to offer a major in the field next year, graduated 27 gaming minors in its first year and expects a jump this year. From Brooklyn's Pratt Institute to the University of Colorado, at least 50 schools around the country now offer courses in video game study, development, or design according to industry groups. Some of the schools offer full-blown academic programs. The University of Washington offers a certificate in game design. The Art Institute of Phoenix gives a Bachelor of Arts in Game Art and Design. and the University of Pennsylvania has a master's in computer graphics and game technology.
Here's your 5-day forecast for this week. Today it's isolated thunderstorms with a high of 77. Tomorrow is partly cloudy, high of 82. Scattered thunderstorms Sunday, and Monday have thunder showers. Tuesday is mostly sunny with a high of 77. In other news today, it is Tony Hall's 18th birthday, so if you see him in the hallway, wish him a happy birthday. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. Thanks.
Let's go back to the beginning, back to when the earth, the sun, the stars all aligned. 'Cause perfect didn't feel so perfect. Trying to fit a square into a circle was no life. I defy. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away my sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder, I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down, I'm coming clean. I'm coming clean. I'm shedding every color, trying to find a pigment of truth beneath my skin. Oh, 'cause different doesn't feel so different. And going out is better than always staying in.
Listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we devoting full time to floating under the sea.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, EC. I'm Sam Schwer.
I'm Jamie Phillips. These are your morning announcements for Monday, September 26, 2005. Menu for today: chicken, nuggets, fries, choice of fruit or vegetables, and milk. Tonight's activities: boys soccer here with Batesville 5 p.m., girls soccer at Batesville 5 p.m., JV football at South Dearborn 5:30 p.m. Listen up, everybody. This week is a homecoming week. Here are the days: Marine Underwater Monday, Tinseltown Tuesday, Western Wednesday, Thursday, Hatton College Shirt Day, Friday Spirit Day.
Class competitions will be held every day during lunch. Penny Wars, Pop Tads, and Spirit Chains Friday. There will be a car decorating contest and a pep session at the end of the day. Attention FFA members, there will be a soils practice Wednesday at 7:15 a.m. Attention to Keith Shebler, Ricky Klump, Ashley Hounds, and Kristen McCarty. There will be a wildlife habitat meeting Thursday at 7:15. Attention current and future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson by Friday.
Beginning today, the library will charge 50 cents per password. Drama practices for Wizard of Oz, originally scheduled for today, will be after school Wednesday.
A reminder to FFA soils judging participants, the County Invitational Contest is tomorrow. See Mr. Johnson for a permission slip. The following students need to report to the office: Brad Dieters, Jonathan Eckstein, Adam Gray, Andrew Howard, Ola Seamer, Robert Steinbacher, Derek Sturgill, Jordan Updegraff, Care Veal, Aaron Watson, and Justin Wood. Please check the lost and found at the bookstore for any lost textbooks, cell phones, eyeglasses, keys, jewelry, etc. The class of 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 t-shirts are available in the bookstore for $10.
Seniors, there will be a senior float in Aurora's Farmer Fair Parade Saturday. All seniors are welcome to come out and enjoy the day. There will be a Spanish Club meeting Wednesday in room 179 from 3 to 3:30. Saturday, the volleyball team defeated Rushville 2 out of 2 matches, Jennings County 2 out of 2 matches, and Connorsville 1 out of 3 matches. The Welsh Scholarship forms are due in the guidance department today.
In weather news, it's going to be cloudy today with a chance of drizzle and clearing up for the rest of the week, except for Thursday when another cold front comes through. Highs will be in the 60s and lows in the low 40s, so fall is definitely in the air.
From Associated Press writer John Solomon, Washington federal prosecutors are investigating whether a maker of bulletproof vests endangered lives, including President Bush's, by concealing potentially deadly flaws in the body armor sold to the government and police agencies. A whistleblower from the company, Second Chance Body Armor Incorporated of Central Lake, Michigan, testified this month that the Secret Service tested and bought some of the defective vests for the President and the First Lady. The Pentagon also obtained the same armor for elite troops who guard generals. Many sales occurred well after Second Chance had been alerted that the Japanese-made Xylon synthetic materials in the vest was degrading faster than expected from heat, light, and moisture exposure, allowing bullets to potentially penetrate the armor, according to the whistleblower's testimony and other company documents. Prosecutors have gathered documents showing that Second Chance was alerted as early as 1998 by the Japanese material maker that Xylon had trouble maintaining its protective properties. From another Associated Press writer, Jennifer Lovin, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, President Bush on Sunday wrapped up a 3-day trip designated to convey hands-on leadership during the Gulf Coast hurricanes, promising to act on military leaders' requests for a national search and rescue strategy. Between his departure from the White House on Friday and his return Sunday afternoon, the president attended more than 7 hours of briefings in 4 cities about Hurricane Rita. On Monday, Bush is going to the Energy Department to attend a briefing on energy issues related to the hurricanes. The White House says that the president plans to return to the region, but gave no details about his travel plans. So far, the president has avoided direct contact with areas affected by the storm, making sure not to interfere with the rescue efforts. The best chance for a look came during his Air Force One flight from San Antonio to Baton Rouge. The plane went over Port Arthur, Texas, and Lake Charles, Louisiana, but flew most of the time above significant cloud cover.
That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com.
Winds, words. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, by your mind. Look like the boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad, ain't it a shame? Too bad, he gonna miss the girl. Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. But you better do it soon, no time will be better. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What a mind to rhyme and to hype me, it feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such, and this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man.
Followed by a moment of silence.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Tony Palillo.
And I'm Anna Nicole. These are your morning announcements for Tuesday, September 27th, 2005. Menu for today, chicken fajita wrap, choice of fruit or vegetable and milk. Tonight's activities, cross country at Batesville, Invitational 4:30. Freshman volleyball at Richmond 5:30. Listen up, everybody. This week is homecoming week. Here are the days. Tinseltown Tuesday, Western Wednesday, Thursday Hatton College Shirt Day, Friday is Spirit Day.
Class competitions will be held every day during lunch. Penny Wars, pop tabs, and spirit chains. Friday there will be a car decorating contest and a pep session at the end of the day. Attention FFA members, there will be a soils practice tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. Attention Keith Schebler, Ricky Klump, Ashley Hounce, and Kristen McCarty. There will be a wildlife habitat meeting Thursday at 7:15 a.m. Attention current and future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson by Friday.
Oh, sorry. Drama practice for Wizard of Oz will be after school Wednesday. A reminder to FFA Soils judging participants. The County Invitational Contest is tonight. See Mr. Johnson for a permission slip.
Please check the lost and found at the bookstore for any lost textbooks, cell phones, eyeglasses, keys, jewelries, etc. Class of 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 t-shirts are available in the bookstore for $10. Seniors, there will be a senior float in the Aurora Farmers Fair Parade Saturday. All seniors are welcome to come out and enjoy the day. There will be a Spanish Club meeting tomorrow in room 179 from 3 to 3:30. Attention German Club members. Oktoberfest will be celebrated tomorrow in room 11 from 3 to 3:45. The annual fundraiser for breast cancer research will be discussed.
Nation Honor Society is beginning their tutoring program. This program is ready to serve all EC students in need of extra help with their academics. Please see Mrs. Schneider in guidance for help during the school day. And for those that will be able to stay after school, there will always be a team of NHS students in the library willing and able to tutor. Tutoring will begin after school today from 3 to 4 in the library. Another group of students will tutor tomorrow in the library from 3 to 4 and again on Thursday. Please do not hesitate to stop by. Bring your books. They will be glad to help. No need to sign up. Exalte dancers will practice today from 3 to 5.
Oh, in national news, from Associated Press technology writer Matthew Fordall. Intel Corporation and Microsoft Corporation, the leading suppliers of chips and software for most of the world's personal computers, are throwing their support behind the next generation DVD known as HD DVD. After taking a neutral stance for months in the battle between the competing HD DVD and Blu-ray disc formats, the company said today they have joined the HD DVD promotion group that includes Toshiba Corporation, Universal Studios, and others. The move means upcoming PCs running Microsoft's upcoming Windows Vista operating system or Intel's Viva entertainment technology will come with support for HD DVD drives. The decision by Microsoft and Intel pits two largest makers of equipment for PCs against many of the companies that build and sell computers. Blu-ray is backed by Sony Corporation, Apple Computer Incorporated, Hewlett-Packard Corporation, and Dell Incorporated, along with a variety of other technical companies and studios. It was not clear how Microsoft and Intel's move would affect the stance of computer makers, but the PC industry has managed to skirt confusion over dueling standards in the past by offering drives that can handle multiple formats. Efforts so far to merge the standards into a single format have gone nowhere, as tech companies and studios have divided into two camps. As analysts say, consumers are likely to stick with the standard DVDs until there is a resolution. Now to Brian with the weather.
Thank you, Tony. In weather news, it's going to be mostly sunny today and tomorrow with highs in the 70s. Rain will move back in tomorrow night with highs cooling down to the 60s and lows in the 40s, but clearing up for Friday and Saturday. Now back to you.
That's all we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with this. Good day.
Vulcanize the whoopee stick in the ham wallet. Cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. Batter dip the cranny axe in the gut locker. Retrofit the pudding hatch, ooh la la, with the point swatter. If I get you in the loop when I'm supposed to be straight with you, then in lieu of the innuendo, in the end, no, my intento, I'm Brazilian, wax poetic, so pathetically, I don't wanna beat around the bush. Hot stripe, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Hot stripe, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. Marinate the nether rod in the squish mitten.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance
To the
flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm on a door.
And I'm Big Daddy Kane, and this is Trigger. These are your morning announcements for Monday, September 28, 2005. Menu for today: cheeseburger, fries, choice of fruit, and vegetable, and milk. Attention Keith Shebler, Ricky Klump, Ashley House, and Kristen McCarty. There will be a wildlife habitat meeting tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. Tonight's activities: boys soccer at South Dearborn 4:30, senior parent college information night in the cafeteria at 6:30 p.m. Listen up, everybody. This week is homecoming week. Here are the days: Western Wednesday, Thursday is Hatton College Shirt Day, and Friday Spirit Day.
Class competitions will be held every day during lunch. Penny Wars, Pop Tabs, and Spirit Chains. Friday, there will be a car decorating contest and a pep session at the end of the day. Attention current and future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson by Friday. Drama practice for The Wizard of Oz will be after school today. Please check the lost and found in the bookstore for any lost textbooks, cell phones, eyeglasses, keys, jewelry, etc. 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 t-shirts are available in the bookstore for $10.
Seniors, there will be a senior float in the Aurora's Farmer Fair Parade Saturday. All seniors are welcome to come out and enjoy the day. There will be a Spanish club meeting today in room 179 from 3 to 3:30. Attention German Club members, Oktoberfest will be celebrated today in room 11 from 3 to 3:35. The annual fundraiser for breast cancer research will be discussed. National Honor Society is beginning their tutoring program. This program is ready to serve all EC students in need of extra help with their academics. Please see Mrs. Schneider in guidance for help during the school day. And for those that will be able to stay after school, there will always be a team of NHS students in the library willing and able to tutor.
Tutoring will be after school 3 to 4 in the library. Please do not hesitate to stop by. Bring your books, they'll be glad to help. No need to sign up. Attention FFA officers. The calendar picture will be taken this afternoon. Official dress is required. Meet in the middle school shop. Mr. Johnson would like to thank the FFA Soils team for a fine effort yesterday. Congratulations to Kyle Wilhelm for having the top individual score. There will be a pep session Friday at the end of the day. We will have a shortened schedule, but each will meet. The girls cross-country team finished third in the Batesville Invitational last night. The boys finished second.
Mrs. Osmond would like to remind all FCCLA members that you will need to bring a sack lunch tomorrow for the district meeting. You will meet in front of the school tomorrow for the bus. FCCLA is raising money for the hurricane victims by selling Mardi Gras beads. Beads for Needs helps the students who were displaced from their schools. Students affected by the hurricane are in need of many things. They were left basically nothing. They need everything from book bags and school supplies to even the basics such as socks and personal items. Beads will be sold for $1 each, and 100% of the money raised will go to those students. See FCCLA members or Mrs. Osmond to purchase your beads today. It will be greatly appreciated.
For some weather.
In weather news, it's going to be mostly sunny today with a high around 80, with showers and storms moving in tonight. It's going to cool down tomorrow with highs in the 60s and lows in the lower 40s. This weekend looks good with highs in the upper 70s. Back to you, Brandon.
Thank you, Bubba. That's all we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at actv3@yahoo.com. We are going to leave you at this. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Give me a guitar and a western moon with its beam. Give me that certain cowgirl, bright as a star, sweetest one in all my dreams. Give me the range that's filled with flowers and birds, where the mountains kiss the sky. Give me a pinto pal and a yodelet, and let me live there till I die. Yodelet, yeah, yodelet, gal with a western gleam in her eye. Give me the sage in bloom and plenty of room and a million stars in the sky. Give me the range to roam for us all alone, and we'll watch the world go by. Give me a pinto pal and a yodelee, and let me live there till I die. Yodelee, yeah, yodelee, 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 yodelee.
I can't hear you!
Aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish!
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, EC. I'm Derek Robinson.
And I'm Amanda Morris. These are your morning announcements for Thursday, September 29th, 2005. Menu for today: chicken patty, mashed potatoes, roll, choice of fruit and vegetable, and milk. Tonight's activities: tennis sectional, girls soccer here with Greensburg, 4:30, cross country at Greensburg Invitational, volleyball here with Milan, 5 p.m., freshman football here with South Dearborn, 5:30. Listen up, everybody. This week is homecoming week, and here are the days. Today is the hat and college t-shirt day. Tomorrow, spirit day.
Class competitions will be held every day during lunch. Penny wars, pop tabs, and spirit chants. Tomorrow there will be a car decorating contest and a pep session at the end of the day. Attention current future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson by tomorrow. Please check the lost and found at the bookstore for any lost textbooks, cell phones, eyeglasses, keys, jewelry, etc. Class of 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 t-shirts are available in the bookstore for $10.
Seniors, there will be a senior float and the Aurora Farmers Fair parade Saturday. All seniors are welcome to come out and enjoy the day. National Honor Society is beginning their tutoring program. This program is ready to serve all EC students in need of extra help with their academics. Please see Mr. Snyder and the guidance for help during the school day. And for those that will be able to stay after school, there will always be a team of NHS students in the library willing and able to tutor. Tutoring will be after school from 3 to 4 in the library. Please do not hesitate to stop by. Bring your books and they'll be glad to help you. No need to sign up.
There will be a pep session tomorrow at the end of the day. We will have a shortened schedule, but each class will meet. FCCLA is raising money for the hurricane victims by selling Mardi Gras beads. Beads for Needs. Help the students who were displaced from their schools. Students affected by the hurricane are in need of many things. they were left basically nothing. They need everything from book bags and school supplies to even the basics such as socks and personal items. Beads will be sold for $1 each, and 100% of the money raised will go to help these students. See FCCLA members or Mrs. Osmond to purchase your beads today. It will be greatly appreciated.
There will be an important JSA meeting Monday. It will last 2 hours, and the Farm Bureau will be guiding an election simulation. Food will be provided. New members are welcome. Free Speak will meet tomorrow from 3 to 4 in room 175. All are welcome. Attention dance team. You have a game tonight. Be in the chorus room, dressed and ready by 5. No outside guests are allowed to attend the homecoming dance. EC students only and last year's graduates only. Girls basketball practice for today has been canceled.
Congratulations to the Foods 1 class who won the high school baking competition for the 6th straight year in the Farmers Fair. They won 10 blue ribbons, 3 red ribbons, and $60 in prize money. From Associated Press writer Greg Sandoval, San Francisco, display screens crack easily on a small number of iPod Nano digital music players. Apple Computer Incorporated acknowledged Wednesday, saying they would replace flawed units. Apple was responding to a flurry of complaints posted to online forums and community sites about faulty screens on the Nano, the tiny music player the company launched earlier this month to much fanfare. Most of the complaints revolved around the screen scratches that made the displays difficult to read. Apple spokesman Tom Nuremur said Apple had received few complaints and the only real problem was cracked screens, which would be replaced. Customer service employees at 3 Best Buy stores in 2 Circuit City locations in different parts of the country said Tuesday they had not received any complaints about the Nano screen. Apple's response appeared to quell some of the anger about the faulty screens. A website called flawedmusicplayer.com, which posted many complaints about Nano screens, removed them after Apple acknowledged the problem.
Weather for today. Today will be mostly sunny with a high of 64, a low of 37. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 43. This weekend will be mostly sunny on Saturday with a high of 77. And Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 79. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, comments, or complaints, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. Remember, East Central, you stay classy. We're going to leave you with this.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation.
Maya,
un hajduk. Siterò jubirame.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, EC. I'm Monica.
And I'm David. These are your morning announcements for Friday, September 30th, 2005. Menu for today: pizza, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Tonight's activities: tennis sectional football here with Lawrenceburg at 7 p.m., homecoming dance after the game in the gym. Weekend activities: tennis sectionals, boys soccer here with Madison Consolidated, varsity girls soccer at Center Grove, Turney, 11 a.m.
Listen up, everybody. Tonight is homecoming. Today is Spirit Day. Class competitions have been held every day during lunch. Penny wars, pop tabs, and spirit chains. There is a car decorating contest today and a pep session at the end of the day. Speaking of homecoming, lots of people come out early to the football games and have fun in the parking lot. If you are not one of these people, here's what you've missed. Make sure you come to the tailgating festivities the night before the game. Attention current and future FFA members. FFA dues of $15 should be paid to Mr. Conradi or Mr. Johnson today. Please check the lost and found at the bookstore for any lost textbooks, cell phones, eyeglasses, keys, jewelry, etc. Class of 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 t-shirts are available in the bookstore for $10. Seniors, there will be a senior float in the Aurora Farmers Fair Parade tomorrow. All seniors are welcome to come out and enjoy the day.
National Honor Society has begun their tutoring program. This program is ready to service all EC students in need of extra help with their academics. Please see Mrs. Snyder in the guidance for help during the school today. And for those that will be able to stay after school, there will always be a team of NHS students in the library willing and able to tutor. Tutoring will be after school 3 to 4 in the library. Please do not hesitate to stop by. Bring your books. They'll be glad to help. No need to sign up. There'll be a pep session today at the end of the day. We have a shortened schedule, but each class will meet today. And a happiest 40th birthday to Mr. Mormon tomorrow. So if you see him today, give him 40 pats on the back.
FCCLA is raising money for the hurricane victims by selling Mardi Gras beads. Beads for Needs helps the students who were displaced from their schools. Students affected by the hurricane are in need of many things. They were left basically nothing. They need everything from book bags and school supplies to even the basics such as socks and personal items. Beads will be sold for $1 each, and 100% of the money raised will go to help these students. See FCCL members or Mrs. Osmond to purchase your beads today. It will be greatly appreciated. There will be an important JSA meeting Monday. It will last 2 hours, and Farm Bureau will be guiding an election simulation. Food will be provided. New members are welcome.
Free Speak will meet Wednesday, not today, from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 175. All are welcome. No outside guests are allowed to attend the homecoming dance. EC students and last year's graduates only. Senior Scholarship will be having their first meeting Monday at 3 p.m. in room 172. It will last 20 minutes. The volleyball team defeated Milan last night in all 3 matches, 25-21, 25-22, and 25-20. There will be an FCCLA meeting Tuesday from 3 to 4 in room 75A. New members are all welcome. The girls' cross-country team finished second in the Greensburg Invitational last night. The boys won the Invitational too.
Students, there has been a stop sign placed at Gaynor Ridge and Old One. You must come to a full stop. It is no longer a stop, and it's no longer a stop unless turning right. In national news, that's all we have for today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We are going to leave you with this.
Pretty girl is suffering while he confesses everything. Pretty soon she'll figure out what his intentions were about. And that's what you get for falling again. Everybody's got their problems. Everybody says the same thing to you. It's just a matter how you solve them. And knowing how to change the things you've been through. I feel I've come to realize how fast life can be.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, EC. I'm Tony.
And I'm Monica. These are your morning announcements for Monday, October 3rd, 2005. Menu for today: chicken nuggets, fries, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. JV football with Lawrenceburg for tonight has been canceled. You will have practice. Tonight's activities: boys soccer here with Lawrenceburg, 4:30. Girls soccer at Lawrenceburg, 4:30. Volleyball at South Ripley, 5:30. There will be an important JSA meeting today. It will last 2 hours, and Farm Bureau will be guiding an election simulation. Food will be provided. New members are welcome.
Free Speak will meet Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 175. All are welcome. Senior Scholarship will be having their first meeting today at 3 p.m. in room 172. It will last 20 minutes. There will be an FCCLA meeting tomorrow from 3 to 4 in room 75A. New members are welcome. Students, there has been a stop sign placed at Gaynor Ridge and Old One. You must come to a full stop. It is no longer a stop unless turning right.
Tonight is senior night for the boys soccer team. It will be held in the cafeteria at 8 p.m. Mr. Parnuk would like to thank whoever left the extra toilet paper at his house, but in the future, please use a better brand such as Charmin. Thanks. There will be a math club meeting Wednesday at 7:45 a.m. in room 19. Be there or be square. A representative from Sam's Club will be here in the teacher's lounge tomorrow from 7 to 8:30 a.m. Exalt dancers. There will be a rehearsal today, tomorrow, and the game is on Thursday. Don't forget our SAS tutoring available now to all EC students on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday mornings from 7:30 to 8 and 3 to 4 in the library. Just walk in for help from the NHS.
In national news today from Associated Press writer Mike Eckel. Russia, a Russian spacecraft docked flawlessly and ahead of schedule at the International Space Station Monday, delivering an American space traveler and a new two-man Russian-American crew. Applause erupted from the family of U.S. millionaire scientist Gregory Olson at Russian Mission Control. Outside Moscow, when the Soyuz TMA-7 capsule's docking was announced about 5 minutes before the 1:32 a.m. target. When Kristen Dibsey, Olson's 31-year-old daughter, was asked how her father felt, she said, "He's never felt better. He actually talked to the doctor and said he felt excellent." The docking was conducted automatically. In the past, technical problems have forced capsule pilots to manually dock, a tense procedure that risks damage to the station. Now to you, Monica.
Thank you. From Associated Press writer Chris Garola. Lake Georgia, New York. A seemingly ideal day of sailing along a calm but busy mountain lake turned abruptly tragic Sunday when a tour boat carrying a group of senior citizens overturned, killing 21 people and injuring dozens more. The glass-enclosed Ethan Allen was carrying tourists from Michigan on a fall foliage tour when it capsized shortly before 3 p.m. The accident on Lake George may have occurred when the boat was hit by the wake of a larger vessel, Warren County Sheriff Larry Cleveland said. The 40-foot boat was carrying a tour group from the Trenton, Michigan area and was sailing just north of the village of Lake George, a popular tourist destination about 50 miles north of Albany in the Adirondack Mountains. With calm waters, clear skies, and temperatures in the 70s, it seemed perfect boating weather. U.S. Rep. John Sweeney, who talked with survivors at the hospital, said the boat flipped in about 30 seconds, giving victims no time to react. The sheriff said none of the passengers was able to put on a life jacket. Adult boat passengers were not required to wear life jackets in New York, but boats must carry at least one life jacket per person. Patrol boats that reached the scene within minutes found other boaters already pulling people from the water. All passengers had been accounted for within 2 hours. 27 people were taken to the hospital in nearby Glen Falls. Some suffered broken ribs and others complained of shortness of breath. 7 survivors were admitted. Now let's go to Ryan for some weather.
Weather news. It's going to be mostly sunny and hot today through Wednesday, with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the lower 60s. Showers and storms move in Wednesday night, and it'll be cool down for the rest of the week, with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson.
And this one's for Matt Stewart.
Against the mold, without a doubt, singled out the only way I know. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority.
everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, EC. I'm Monica.
And I'm Tony. These are your morning announcements for Tuesday, October 4th, 2005. Menu for today is chicken fajita salad, choice of fruit or vegetable, and milk. Free Speak, tonight's activities, volleyball here with Franklin County at 5 p.m. Free Speak will meet tomorrow from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 175. All are welcome. There will be an FCCLA meeting today from 3 to 4 in room 75A. New members are welcome. Back to you.
Students, there has been a stop sign placed at Gaynor Ridge and Old One. You must come to a full stop. It is no longer a stop unless turning right. There will be a math club meeting tomorrow at 7:45 in room 19. Be there or be square. A representative from Sam's Club will be here in the teacher's lounge today from 7 to 8:30 a.m. Exalt Dancers, there will be a rehearsal today and the game is on Thursday. Don't forget our SAS tutoring available now to all EC students on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday mornings from 7:30 to 8 and 3 to 4 in the library. Just walk in for help from the NHS. The volleyball team beat South Ripley last night in 3 matches, 25-17, 25-15, and 25-12. The electric will be shut off Saturday, October 8th from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. The academic team posted another outstanding win at Lawrenceburg High School meet yesterday evening. The team placed first overall. The math, science, and interdisciplinary teams all placed first. The English and social studies teams placed second, and the fine arts team placed third. Great job, teams. The academic team will compete next year at the East Central meet on October 17th. The meet starts at 6 p.m. slow. There will be a SAD meeting Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 20. It is very important that all SAD members attend. New members are welcome. Anyone interested in joining SAD should see Mrs. Ryanchek in room 20. Thank you. The baseball workout for today has been canceled. Tony?
The following need to report to the office: Kyle Glockner, Josh Latta, Jamie Mason, Morgan Moon, Lance Mullins, Felicia Pierce, Christina Sturgill, Stacy Trivet, Justin Wood, and Lindsay Zimmerman. There will be a prom committee meeting tomorrow directly after school in room 176. Attendance is mandatory. Attention FFA members, soils practice tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. The foreign language clubs at East Central High School will be selling entertainment books September 28th through October 14th. The cost of the book is $30. Most of the profits made will go to Susan Komen for a breast cancer research fund in honor of Barb Walsman, a former Spanish teacher at EC. Some of the money raised will also go to the foreign language clubs. This money will help fund students travel through the IU Honors Program. If you would like a book, please see a foreign language club member, East Central High School's main office, or Mrs. Martin, Mr. Marivak, or Mrs. McCoy. Thank you for your support. And now for some national news. New car smell may be toxic. Tokyo, anyone who's pulled away from the dealer's lot in a shiny new sedan who knows the seductive scent of fresh plastic, paint, and upholstery that evokes a rush of pride and consumer satisfaction. But that unmistakable new car smell may soon be heading the way of the rumble seat. Recent research linking it to a toxic cocktail of harmful chemicals is spurring efforts by Japanese automakers to tone down the fumes. Japanese manufacturers, including Toyota Motor Company, have become the first to set an industry-wide goal of reducing cabin concentrations to within government guidelines. The push could spur similar action by U.S. and European rivals, making interior air quality an emerging auto safety issue. Your turn.
Just when we thought we couldn't get any fatter, a new study that followed Americans for three decades suggests that over the long haul, 9 out of 10 men and 7 out of 10 women will become overweight. Even if you are one of the lucky few who have made it to middle age without getting fat, don't congratulate yourself. Keep watching that waistline. Half of the men and women in the study who had made it well into adulthood without a weight problem ultimately became overweight. A third of those women and a quarter of the men became obese.
That's all we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or suggestions, please email us at ectv3@yahoo.com. We're going to leave you with this. Good day.
Bouncing off the walls again. Whoa, and I'm looking like a fool again. Whoa, I threw away my reputation. One more song for the